Hey, Jeremy again. I want to share with you some ways of how to get some new clients in 2020. And some of these ways have worked for me. Look, at the end of the day, you need to put in the initiative, you need to step out of your comfort zone, and you got to create conversation and talk to people. There's no other way, there's no secret answer to getting clients unless you have a big audience and you're an authority in the industry, which is great, but everyone starts off at zero. You got to start somewhere, right? So one of the key ways is creating content marketing, which is number one. You can do content marketing because any designer knows how to use Photoshop and InDesign and Illustrator, and you can actually create content. And the thing is, people always say like, what can I teach about? What can I talk about? Talk about branding. Even if you're self-taught or you've gone to college, you would have learned something about the principles of design or how branding affects business or how to select your target audience. Why do colors matter? You know, how to create a nice web page. Like there's so many things you can talk about. And if you create content around that, you can generate leads and traffic, because if you're creating things people find interesting and it's nice design and you've laid it out really well, it's gonna draw attention. And if you can gain attention, you know, not only are you're gonna grow, gain brand awareness of your personal brand as a designer or an agency owner, but you know, clients are gonna see that and see you as someone who can create value. Number two is going to events. I've been to events using meetup.com. It's literally free. And if you find in your local city, I'm in Sydney, so I try and stick, you know, within 30, 40 minutes of my radius. But maybe you're in another country, try and find local events where it's about business owners, small businesses, or maybe people who, you know, talk about maybe websites or branding. You know, it doesn't have to be design related. It literally, you want to find entrepreneurs and small businesses because, you know, when you work with clients, it's not going to be a designer you're working for unless you work for an agency or a friend. But typically it's going to be a small business. So find those entrepreneur startup groups. Go to those events maybe once a month or twice a month if you can go, if you really need clients, and just get involved in the conversations, meet people. Don't just like hand out your business card. Like try and just get to know people, take interest in their business, and just create conversation. Even if you just talk to one or two people, that's going to boost your confidence for next time. And just be prepared, be willing to, you know, answer questions or things like that. But going to events really helped me, and it got me even opportunities to actually even speak at one of these events with like 20 people there. And I got to talk about YouTube, which was so cool. And just because I built a relationship with like the host of the event, even though it was a small event, that one opportunity helped me, you know, get clients and leads, which is really cool. Number three is reach out to local studios and partner with them. So if you, in your local city, you'll have multiple branding agencies and design studios. Try to avoid the big ones like with over 50 plus employees. Try and find ones with maybe less than 10 people where they will have like lower budget projects that they can't take on. Maybe because they're too busy or because they don't have the resource right now, or maybe they have a design on holidays. You got to think about these things because they can potentially send you the work. So typically when I reach out, I literally send a short email just saying in the subject line, like Mura Design Studios times, you know, Evergreen Studios or whatever their name is. And then in the title, I'm like, hey, I'm Jeremy. I'm a brand designer. Here's my website. Do you need a resource for any overflow work? Or do you need help with any overflow work? Something like that, question mark. Can we have a quick chat? Then I just put my number and my email there and I say thank you. That's it. Just keep it short, to the point and straight, and try and reach out to like 10, 20, 30 studios if you can. And sometimes you'll get no response. Sometimes you'll get no thank you. And other times you'll get work. And that's how I've got to work sometimes as well. And I've built relationships with local studios which just send me work all the time now when they're too busy or whatever. So that's one way to create it. Remember, never be salesy, pitchy, desperate. Just offer help and value and see where you can position yourself as an asset and not someone who's like a liability. Number four is ask your friends and family. This is super simple, guys. Literally call up your uncles, your aunties, you know, your friends. If you don't have much family, like reach out to people in your community, in your Instagram, on LinkedIn, people you actually know, maybe past college mates, maybe high school mates. Like think outside the box, guys. And one of the things you can say is like, hey guys, I'm running this business, Mura Design Co., and I'm looking for work, or I'm currently taking on projects, or you can say I'm available for projects at the moment, and literally just let them know and just say, do you have any referrals, or do you know anyone that needs help with their branding? Literally, that's all you have to say. And if they say no, that's fine. You know, just go on to the next person. But literally asking your friends can open doors to get work. And then lastly, one method is doing ads and flyers. This will require some money, so this might not be an option for you, but it's definitely something to think about. You could possibly do flyers like in a drop-in box. So one of my friends owns a company, he does letterbox distribution. So you could potentially design a flyer, right? Have your services on it, or you know, have a nice brand picture, and you know, have a cool headline like need help with your branding, or want to grow your small business, or something like that, whatever. Keep it simple. And then you could potentially pay this letterbox distribution, and then they'll go around and hand out the flyers for you, and they put it in letterboxes. It seems like an old method, but it still works today. Like, people still do it, and small businesses get business that way. It's a way to get like clients from your city or your town. That's one way. He's doing flyers. Another way is doing Facebook ads. You could literally put like $5, $10, not even much, and you could create an ad that's try and make it interesting and engaging. Don't make it boring, but try and put a message that you're here to help businesses. And you can show some of your branding work really fast, like 30-second ad or 10-second, whatever it is. And yeah, just test it. Do Facebook ads and retargeting. There's tutorials online on YouTube to know how to do that for free, so definitely check that out. But that's just another way to generate traffic and get some leads. So I hope these are some ways you could actually apply to get some more clients. I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you want more content like this, where I'm just talking at the camera. You know, I'm always trying to do something different, guys. Let me know if the lighting's bad or whatever. I'm always open to improving. But thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe, because I post amazing design content all the time. So definitely check it out, and I'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome week.